Hello everybody, how's it going? Probably not gonna see me. I'm gonna leave you guys here. It's gonna be like a audio clip of me just ranting. I don't know what I'm gonna rant about. I don't know. I'm probably gonna be in silence for the first couple of seconds or maybe even minutes, just to like let my mind, just to like bore my mind, right? Because if I bore my mind, I'll come up with something to talk about. This is how every video has happened, right? So let me just bore myself here for a second. I'm just chilling here on a bench drinking my coffee. Alright. Just chilling, drinking coffee. Let me crack myself. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Big cracks. So how you guys doing? I hope y'all doing nicely. I'm doing pretty fine, man. I'm doing pretty fine. I'm just chilling. Having a doobski with my coffee. I'm gonna go home, answer to everybody that replied to the outreach, right? And my idea, because I didn't train yesterday. So and also I realized that it doesn't take me that long to send fucking 50 outreach messages, you know. So my idea is do 10 outreaches and then push-ups till failure, and then 10 outreaches, push-ups till failure, 10 outreaches, you know, and that way I'll get the 10 outreaches done in a fun way, you know, and that'll be fucking hilarious. But yeah, interesting things are developing, I guess, in the sense of God, the universe, whatever you want to fucking call it, I think is pushing Diego in the most brutal way. Cause yeah, man, like I don't want to get into specifics because I'm not Diego, and I'm not gonna fucking tell you guys what he's going through, right? But I truly believe that everything that's happening to him is just the universe trying to fucking... Damn, no battery? Shit. Well, we're still gonna record. Who gives a fuck? Until I got no battery. Damn. Well, sorry for the horrible quality of video, by the way, but you'll probably understand. It's audio, just full audio. Well, yeah, the things that are happening to him are just... I see them as signs of... of a need to change. You know? I need to insert some small changes, right? But yeah, I don't want to fucking... I wish you were here. I'd interview him about it. Or I wish you would, like, just make a video explaining his thoughts about it. Because the shit that's happening to him, you know, in a general sense, is like, you'd see it as bad, right? You see it as, oh fuck, this sucks, man, like, goddamn. But to be honest, if you're critical about it, and this is like something I'll talk about with him, you know, is that if you stop and actually think about it, you know, you fucking stop. You think through all the fucking shit that's put him in the situation where he is right now. It's all his fault. You know, and I use the word fault here, but, you know, to create a bit of a fucking booyah moment. Because you hear the word fault and you're like, oh, what? It's my fault? It's me? I did it? And it creates an emotional reaction, right? But really, you can tie fault to it's your responsibility, right? And a responsibility is within your power. So I think that the framing, just the changing the frame of what's going on would help him a lot. But I do think that that God, the universe, whatever, something, is truly wants to see Diego succeed, right? Because Diego has a true vision, right? As do I. And I can see it. I can see it. He just needs to be able to frame it in his day-to-day life. And I hate to be like, want to be fucking giving advice, you know, when I haven't achieved anything. But I don't know. The thing I've managed to do, I guess, is to create such a tangible vision of my dream, right? That I can see it every day that I wake up. I'm like, okay, that's what I'm striving for. That's what I'm striving for. And this other thing oh, sorry, fucking scratching myself. So, I've realized what my dream is, right? What the best angle of my life would be. The way I did that is just fucking reversing it, right? The first thing, because, let me see, where can I start from this? We're very good as humans at seeing threats. And threats are just bad things, right? So we're very good at sensing the bad things in life and seeing the bad side and the bad outcome, right? We're like almost fucking made for that. For seeing the risk in things, right? So I asked myself, what the fuck? What would be the worst thing that my life could be? What's the worst outcome that my life could have? You know what I mean? And I was like, fuck, man. Well, I guess absolute brokenness, homelessness, having nobody, childless, loveless, you know? That would be the worst. And so I reversed it. And I was like, fuck. It's actually pretty fucking simple to understand what I want, right? And so I came up with this idea. And so now I understand what I can strive for and what I can expect of my life if I don't. What I can expect of my life if I don't work, you know, and this just vision of the possible outcomes, the positive and negative possible outcomes, seeing it in my day-to-day life, you know, having like a post-it in my mind basically, allows me to, I don't know, has manifested, I guess, in in me sending outreach. As stupid as it is, as simple as a step it is, sending outreach. And that's like, fuck, it's nice, you know? And that's another thing, that all the shit that's happening to Diego, you know, I hope he can manifest it into this business, you know, in the sense of, oh fuck, big cracks, holy shit, my back. Now he can have a vision of Koza as well, right? And I do think that the universe is, or God, whoever, God, that motherfucker, he's forcing Diego, not forcing, but allowing him to see the possible outcome of what can fucking happen if he actually delves into this sales world, right? And manages to understand how to sell to people, sorry. And why do I say this? Because this motherfucker, I told him, alright man, the other day we were training sales, right, with ChatGPT, because I made a sales trader, and he was like, alright man, I know how to sell now. And I was like, okay man, let's fucking take a step back. You don't know how to fucking sell. You haven't sold anything to anybody, and neither have I, right? So I was like, alright man, send one outreach. Just one. It'll be okay. Just because I was like, alright man, you gotta start sending outreach. And I realized that unless he knows how to actually properly send an outreach, he knows the actual process to send an outreach from his fucking phone, he's never gonna do it. So I showed it to him right then and there, right? I was like, give me your fucking phone. I'll fucking show you on your phone how you do this. So from Google to fucking Gemini, or just from Google to fucking Instagram, send a message to the guy. And he did. He sent one audio message. So his total messages sent is 1. And motherfucker got 1 reply from the guy he sent the message to. So, and I think that's pretty awesome. Because as stupid as it is, you know, like, fuck me, man. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know, man. Like, I do think that it's like the universe, like, fucking giving him a little push, like, a little nudge, like, come on, man. Like, you got 100% reply rate right now. Go forward with it. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, he's just sent 1. But it took me so long to just get a response, man. When I was starting out, man, it took me so long just to get a fucking reply. So long. So I'm just fucking... I'm very glad. And I'm very proud of... I think I'm the only one who can see, like... that he actually wants to do things, you know? Which is fucked, you know? Like, I don't know how other people see him, but I do see him as... like, when Diego gets to the point of... that he wants to get to, right? Yo! I'm gonna be fucking seeing him, and I'm gonna be like, yep, I knew you'd get here, man. Like, fuck yes, bro. And I'm just gonna feel, like, proud as a motherfucker, man. Because I see him as a brother, man. I see that guy as a fucking brother. I see how much better we got left. 18, we good. We chilling. I can still rant. I can still go for you guys. Just chill. Yeah, man. Right now, man, Diego's like fucking going through some tough times, man. But I know that he's gonna come out of it fucking thriving, man. Because the good thing about this motherfucker is, and this is just something that's wired inside of him. It's not something that I have taught him. It's not something that I believe anybody has taught him. Taught him. I just think it's something that's wired into his fucking DNA, or into his mind, how he exists in this world, his consciousness. And I believe this is something that a lot of people fucking... a trait that a lot of people share, but it's not used that much, right? Where Diego thrives a lot in bad moments, which is, for example, like right now, he called me, right, and we spoke for a solid half hour on the phone, where he told me these things. This is why I'm fucking ranting on about Diego, I guess. But he told me what fucking happened to him, right? I want to share that without his consent, right? But fucking, he told me what fucking happened to him. But the premise I got, and what he fucking said is, obviously, in Spanish, right? He wants to fucking eat the world, you know? So it's like, his fucking mind, right? It morphs this energy of anger, this energy of rage, of the things that are happening to him. He senses these bad things, he acknowledges them, and he feels the rage. But he's able to transfer this rage into his dream, into his vision, right? And he's like, all right. And he can feel it, you know? And today he was like, I'm going to send messages, motherfucker. And I'm gonna call him later, you know? Because the main thing is, the moment I truly believe this, because Diego is fucking pretty ripped, you know. He's got a fucking pretty awesome physique, you know. This has you're like, what the fuck does this have to do, you gay fuck? But this has to do with, I see him a lot in fucking training, man, and he fucks himself up in the fucking training, man. Like, he's a motherfucker that can keep up with me with ease, bro, with ease, and that's fucking awesome, man. Not that I'm super advanced, but I like to destroy myself, and he likes to destroy himself too. And sometimes I see him, right? And I see the eyes, bro, and I see the mindset of fucking, like, he sees and he feels these bad things that have fucking happened in the past, bro. He's like, oh, not like that. And he fucking yells something before fucking helping on the fucking bar, right? And he's just fucking transferring this fucking rage into the bars, into fucking doing things, into doing more reps, more fucking strength, you know? And it's impressive to see somebody with the same mindset, you know? And I've seen him that he's able to transfer a lot of his rage into fucking training, and that has led to a fucking nice physique, right? So the moment that this motherfucker can transfer the rage that he feels into sending messages, this motherfucker could be fucking going crazy. Because I know how Diego's mind works, you know? Obviously not completely, because I am not him. But I know that if I tell him, yo man, our minimum is 50 messages a day, you know? So I imagine I text him, I'm like, yo man, I sent 60 messages today. I just know that motherfucker would send me a fucking message hours later being like, yo man, I sent fucking 80, how you doing, bitch? And I'd be like, goddamn bro, because that's something nice we have, that I believe, I don't know, is sort of frowned upon in some fucking degree, is this competitive edge between two brothers, you know, two friends. And it's, man, like, if you feel this, you know, because we're like neck and neck in calisthenics. So every day we push each other to each other's limit. And to put a tangible view on that, what I mean is that we could be doing some dips, right? And we both reach, imagine, we're like doing them at the same time. And we reach 20. And he's like, fuck. And he falls off the bars. He's like, fuck, I can't do any more. And I drop down and do 2 more. He's fucking forced. His mind forces him. The competitive edge, bro. It forces him to just hop on and do at least 2 more. But sometimes the motherfuckers are like, yeah, really now? And he fucking hops on and does 3. And I'm like, you bitch, bro. And I have to do 1 more. And sometimes I do 2. And as stupid as this is, it fucking pushes us. And sometimes we do so many reps. It's fucking beautiful, man. Like, fuck, man. Like, we pushed ourselves to do fucking... We did like 700 squats in a row. Because we were like, yeah, I'm gonna do more than you, bitch. And we did 700 squats. And then at home, we both fucking... we were like, yeah, I finished it to 1,000, bitch. And he won that time because he did like 1,030 or something. The motherfucker. So that's what I'm saying. That if Diego managed to fucking... Fuck, man. Like, put all this rage energy into into sending fucking outreach and learning how to sell and learning how to do this better and going forwards and doing it better, iterations and iterations and doing it fucking again and again. He could be fucking fantastic. And not only that, but it could be the thing that, I mean, I think that I'm truly confident and infatuated with the belief that this is the thing that's going to get us to the next step, right? This is the thing that will reach the first degree of terminal velocity, right? Because it's something that we can all work on. Another motherfucker is Ivano. And he's chill. Now, Ivano, he has more things going on, you know? And for now, I think at least, the universe, God, or whatever, is more lenient right now towards putting Diego, or like towards pushing on Diego right now. But hey, if Ivano could help on this too, that would be fantastic. Fucking extraordinary. But he'd do it to his own degree, right? Unless I can, I think the thing with Ivano would be the thing with me. Because the way I'm seeing it right now is seeing it as a fucking complete and absolute awesome video game. Where I'm like, the video game is trying to fucking understand these people, you know, that I'm selling to. Trying to understand them and trying to get to the bottom of how we can help them, you know? And it's fucking an awesome video game. And I have the stats, you know, and I can see that. The numbers that I'm putting out and the things that I'm fucking... The inputs that I'm putting in, and the outputs that I'm receiving. You know, I can see how I can do better, blah, blah, blah. And now, I think this is going to be the most awesome part. Is, because up to now, I have been the only one that's been sending outreach, right? But the thing is, the moment that we all are sending outreach, at least for a while, because Arian said he'd hope on the outreach too, which would help too. And would also be fun, because if we're all sending a bunch of outreach, I'd be like, at the end of the day, we'd be like, okay, I've sent 50 outreach, and one of us, obviously, me personally, if, for example, Ivano or fucking Arian said through the group chat, yo, I sent 50 outreach, or like my 50 are done for the day, I'd be like, okay, he sent 50 outreach. First of all, you'd be like, okay, this motherfucker sent 50, I have to send 50. So the minimum would be fucking set, right? Because you know one of your boys has done the work. So you'd be like, oh fuck, I gotta do it too. Because you'd be like, damn bro, if not, I'm behind, right? But the thing, at least with me, and I'd be like, okay, I sent 60. I sent 60. How's it going, bitch? And then I know Diego would come along and he'd be like, oh, well, I sent 70. And if we manage to get Ivano on track of the video game style, I know he's a competitive motherfucker. So if I manage to fucking... Oh, not me, I have nothing to do with this, really. It's just, if Ivano gets to fucking see this by himself as a fucking video game, he'd be like, I'm gonna fuck these guys up. And you're like, yeah, he's no chance, I'm OP. And if because I think Ivano could be completely overpowered at selling, you know. He could be fucking fantastic. And yeah. And I think it'd be awesome. Have this little leaderboard going, you know. Yeah, man. That'd be fucking hilarious. It'd be super fun and also super fucking productive. Cause like, what the fuck? Imagine if we were all like sending through the group chat like fuck man, I already did my 50. If we all already did our 50, you know, and we're at the bare minimum would be fucking 200 messages a day, which is fucking glorious. Which with our 13% reply rate, which we have right now, with our current initial message, sorry, we have like, I think Arian did the calculations, it was like 724 replies. Which is fucking insane. That would be just in a month, right? And that's just fucking beautiful, man. Like, in my mind, like the fact that we could achieve that kind of fucking input, you know, and theoretical output through a friendly battle, you know, just a friendly like, oh, I'm gonna send more, you know what I mean? That's fucking awesome to me. Because me, personally, I love brotherly competition. It's fucking in my veins, you know? Because fuck, like, I had a big brother, you know? I grew up with a big brother. And we fucking played so many video games. We did so much shit, bro. I grew up with a lot of cousins, bro. You know? So, yeah, I was always in that brotherly state of, fuck, man, I gotta do better than these motherfuckers, you know? But also, I believe that just a little bit of time, maybe, with because the other day I was able to like actually paint a picture of what the dream would look like for Ivano, you know. So in some way, I think that he just needs to, well, just need a little time for that dream to settle in his mind and morph in the way that he wants it, you know, because I can't just give him my dream and he can just accept it. That's not how it fucking works. I painted him a vision of a potential, what would it look like if we all made it, you know, in my view. And now what would be the fucking good thing, or what I would want to happen, is for him to take that dream and morph it into how he wants it to happen, right? What he wants, you know? For him to add the details that he fucking wants, right? For it to become his dream, right? I don't want him to live out my dream. That would suck. So for him to live out his fucking entire existence, achieving that, you know? You know? Let's say with Diego, you know, like I don't want us to have the same dreams, right? But I would like them to be almost entangled in some way, you know. For them to be their own stream, but to be like a cool ass braid of people, you know. Because imagine if we all achieve our dreams, right, and we're all together in the end, we would all have. Eventually, we would come up with like a community dream that could be fucking fascinating, you know, and that would be like, fuck, man, that would be absolutely incredible, you know. Well, I'm gonna go send some messages. They have 29 minutes. Whew. Sheesh. Nobody's gonna listen to that. Well, I'm gonna listen to this. Got my coffee here. I'm not gonna say if. When this happens, and I'm not saying when the dream happens, I'm saying because my short-term dream, you know, is for at least Diego to be fully fledged into fucking, like, fully into, like, being part of Koza, you know? Like, cause that's, I know it takes some more time with Ivana. Oh shit, I'm falling. Oh, fuck, it's cold. But that's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. The moment that we're all fucking putting even a little bit of inputs in, that'll be fucking fascinating. Alright. I've had you guys here for quite a while. So, have a great day. Have a fantastic day. Godspeed, family.